Fellas, we are back. This time, not with the Warchief Club. It is Low Elo Legends number 40. This is the middle bracket final. By the way, did I mention I haven't eaten yet? Yeah, that's going to make for a great line in the YouTube video. Anyway, we are in the middle bracket. We are watching Antiraider as the Delhi Sultanate. Not going for an early mosque immediately. Instead, going for the mill. Curious, very curious. I mean, your wheelbarrow will be faster, but your moss tax will be slower. And on the other side, we've got Hannodins, ODM Hannodins as the French. And let's switch this around. So we have 8 on the food for the French. And then I'm kind of expecting him to rally over to the gold with 4 of those vills. Moss coming out for the Delhi right now. Wheelbarrow is already clicked. And where's this guy going? Is he also going to food? Yep, so it's 8 on the food, and here comes the first Goldville. And yep, both tags. Efficient production coming up, and piety as well. So that is nice. Here come the Goldvilles for the French, putting up that house immediately. And not opting to go for the deer here as an early option. Against the Delhi, you can definitely do that. Like, it's not going to be punished. Delhi very rarely will go Dark Age Spears, even against the French, because their starting build order is so tight, as in, they need to spend 100 extra wood for a mosque. That gives you a free scholar, to be fair, but hey, that's, yeah. And then they're going to be eating through those food resources very quickly with efficient production anyway. And at the same time, if you're not feudal age, you can't press like all of your technologies, including sanctity. So you actually want to go to feudal very fast. Yeah, it's early aggression is just not Delhi's thing. Okay, now we've got 4 on the gold as predicted, and here comes the first lumber camp. I'm fully expecting to see a mill in a moment. He's going to be in time to drop these sheep off. Nice timing there, not losing a beat. And well, let's speed this up a little bit because there's not going to be anything happening. School of Cavalry starting at 2:35. Standard timing. He has 3 on the age up, Antiraider a little bit later, but with 4 on the Tower of Victory. So they're going to basically have these same age up timings. Antiraider pulling everyone but 4 of the berries, and will have enough to queue more villagers. And now he's going full on the wood to get more production buildings. You see, how much gold is he going to take though? That is my question here. Is he just going for that second scholar as you age up build with the tower, or is he going to go a second mosque, or is he just going to stay on 1 scholar? There's many different variants of this build. On the other side, we do see the mill come up during the age up, so we're going to see a fast wheelbarrow come out for Hannodins. I mean, these are nice build orders. They're doing them, they're executing them well. They're tight and concise. Let's see why they're still plat. Let's go speed this up a little. But so far, no real mistakes I can point out to anyone here. Antiraider could possibly go for an earlier lumber camp, either back here or over here. You probably, against the French, you probably want to go for this wood line first, because you do not want to split your spears. You know that French knight is coming in. You do not want to split your army. And here comes the barracks. He's pulling off the gold. I mean, if you're just going to pull off the gold anyway, then you can just not care and make your lumber camp in the back, which is nice. And yeah, here comes the scholar. It is cute, but piety is still 40 seconds out. What I do is I cancel piety, and then I get the scholar, and then I get sanctity. But I get the scholar as I age up and not after I age up. Anyway, first night is in queue for Hannodins. It is going to be almost done, and we are on Antiraider's perspective. Let's see where it's queued. Queued to the berries. To the berries we go. French scout is on the way here, and we do see survival techniques being researched for the Delhi on the other side. Is he going to go on the deer? I mean, these are fairly close, fairly wallable, I suppose. Yeah, this matchup is essentially Delhi needs to survive the first knights. Here's the knight coming, by the way, and there's only 1 spear. Pull off that gold, my friend. And he does. Spearman is still Dark Age, by the way. Spearman upgrade is 19 seconds out. This knight could just turn around and kill the spear easily. So, first thing that I want to point out to Antiraider here. If you're going up against the French, if you desperately need early spears to come out, you can just take out your scholar out of the mosque and pop it into the barracks, pump out like 3-4 of these spearmen, and then pop them back over to the mosque. And that is what you're doing right now. You just waited for the upgrade. Interesting. Usually I want to have some spears out because the brace will work regardless of Dark Age spears, and then I go for the upgrade. But yeah, both sides work. You're not dead. Worked out for you. Here comes the knight to the backline. There is one spearman here. One spearman against a scout and a knight. The knight could just, you know, go for the villager instead. And spearman looks as the knight passes through. But we do see some early textiles. This guy just took 3 hits from that knight. And here comes the dive to the CC. These villagers are exposed now, but there's 2 spearmen here. Oh, and a knight goes down. Minus 240 resources. And this guy also makes it away with 2 health. So frustrating for the French. Yeah. Hannodin is probably very angry with you right now. You did pay in the form of losing 1 villager's production time. Minus 1 villager for getting textiles. But you just saved 3 villagers' lives like that. So, yeah, you're good. You're good. Keep that up. We do see a market come out for Hannodin. He's overshooting the food a lot. But I do hope he realizes this is Gorge. And Gorge does not have a trading post. Righto. What's the game plan here for our French? He's sitting on 4 knights. Not making any more right now. Not getting any stone either. Just that market. And what is he going to do with it? Curious. Is he going to go fast castle? We do see some some archers come through here. Another knight diving in. This time he actually gets a villager. Very cheeky play, but he's sticking around a little too long. But on the other side, here come more knights. 2 more knights moving in. But we have Ghazi Raiders on the field. Keep in mind, these guys have +2 versus heavy. So that is 14 damage against the knights, 19. And they have 2... wait, what? They have 0 melee armor, so they take the full 19 damage from the knights. So yeah. From my testing, 3 Ghazi Raiders beat 1 knight. So yeah, you need to invest in 3-to-1 resources, which is kind of insane. But yeah, knights are pretty good, guys. Knights are pretty good. We have the first blacksmith and the second one going up for the deli, going that full greed build. Sanctity has finished for Antiraider, so he could be moving out to a sacred site right now. But there is a lot of knights and a lot of archers on the field. Antiraider should honestly just move one of his spearmen over here and wall in one of the sacred sites in preparation for his moving out. And yeah, posture check. Thank you very much, kind mouse. Oh god, ouch, ouch, ouch. Army numbers are heavily in favor of the Delhi, 17 to 10, but keep in mind, 5 of these are knights. And if Hannodin can snipe out these spearmen, then Antiraider is in trouble. Okay, the Ghazi are moving forward, gonna take out these... I mean, that knight is so low HP, these Ghazi can take out all of those guys. Oh, that's very painful indeed. And there is no villager for you to snipe on this gold mine. I'm very sorry, my dude. And Middlesex, wow. Why would you move your army away and then go for the exposed sacred site? He's going to lose all of his scholars here. So expensive. So expensive. Never mind, 2 HP. Never mind, 0 HP. Oh, Antiraider, don't do this to me. By the way, talking about doing things, let's see the resource count here. Antiraider floating 1,000 resources right now. His counterpart on the other side is now finally on the stone. Is spending his resources fairly well. Constantly producing knights, constantly producing archers. And is going for a slow second TC behind that. Which is a valid approach. Big engagement in the middle, but there is a tower here. You do not want to fight under this tower. This tower is actually doing a lot of damage. Take a look at it. It should be sniping out the spearmen, and that is exactly what it's doing. And as soon as these spears are dead, I mean, even before that, these knights can just take this fight. And, I mean, if this Ghazi Raider is going over yonder, these knights could just take out the spears, take the 2 low HP away and kill these spears easily, no problem. Enemy capturing Sacred Site. Let's find out. Oh, he's going for the middle one again. With that many knights on the field, super dangerous, but finally we see some walls come out. 9 spears for Antiraider and only 2 archers right now, 4 Hannodins. But keep in mind, Hannodins just bought himself a second town center with that market, and it is a nice spot for it. Covering the woodline, covering the deer, and covering extra gold. And Antiraider should be running out of food in his own base. And so he needs to move out to some farms. Oh, and he loses another vill. The snipe just comes in. There's only 1 spearman here, so he's taking the bunch of hits and just killing the low HP villager. But yeah, Antiraider securing his first sacred site and securing it well with all of these walls. He's going to wall in some of his guys. Placing the gate forward, dangerous. But I guess you make a second one in the back eventually. And yeah. Oh wow, that's a Ghazi Raider on top of those Berryvilles. And now the tower has more work. And what is Hannodin's play here? He's hurting for food a lot right now. 24 on the wood, slightly overshooting the... Oh no, I think he was actually trying to eat all of these deer, but unfortunately villagers prefer to chop wood. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. Kind Mouse, thank you very much for the sub. I don't know why anyone would sub to me except for my beautiful Smurf and boar emotes. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for the sub. Hope you're enjoying the show. Anyway, Hannodin's looking to stabilize now, has the villagers on the deer, and has taken this berry patch here. Let's take a look at the middle. The sacred site is taken, and Antiraider moved his entire army stack towards the other sacred site, as you should, as the deli. Honestly, what he should have done is should have walled off the entire middle. That's not a whole lot of wood investment here, and it's giving you all of that safety in the middle. Then there's only one approach for your opponent to take 4 raids. By the way, talking about raids, this is very exposed. Oh, thank you. Well, anyway, we have a Delhi army stack of 32. That's 12 raiders and 16 spearmen. And talking about raiders, the raiders are moving up here. Hannodin is moving his knights all around this side. Unfortunately for him, he thinks that his opponent is on the berries. They are not there. And these Ghazi raiders moving in. How many vills are here? There's 15 vills here. There is 10 garrison slots. But it's hard to fight under this TC. Let's see if he notices this. Okay, he does. But another Ghazi raider raid in the back here. And the second sacred site is secured. Honestly, Antiraider should just completely wall off both sides, and then he's super secure, can go for the third sacred site, and then he has this game in the bag. But right now, it already looks like he has it in the bag. Even 15 vills down, even with a third French town center being queued up here. He's going compound of the defender right now. Castle Age coming through. Oh, no, 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 no. Here comes the Spearman raid. I don't think this was intentional at all. And it still works out because he's going to take out this tower and then he's going to murder the 2 vills sitting inside it. I think he just moved his army over there to go to the sacred side and these guys were in the way. I'm not sure he has noticed this. Ghazi Raider still on top of the villagers here. Oh, this is not going in Hannodin's favor at all. But why is Antiraider pulling off his landmark? Because there is the raid from the other side. There is 1, 2, 3 dead villagers here. And no, there's no scholar here in the barracks. I hope he's popping one in right now. No, he popped the scholar out of the barracks actually. Not sure that is the move here. Not sure that is the move at all. But look at the HP of these knights. They're all essentially half dead. And Castle Age is back on the menu, boys. But keep in mind, third town center for the French. Problem here for Hannodin is he has not the food to sustain this. There is no food. He can take this boar here. He can take these berry patches. But other than that, he has no food. He has no farms. You could take these berries still. There's some deer left, but this town center looks like it's going to go down. He does not have the army to contest this stack here. 12 spears and 7 raiders. This town center doesn't really have a whole lot to defend itself. And here comes Castle Age, and I'm fully expecting to see a lot of men-at-arms and knights in just a moment. Antiraider still mining gold while he has 800 with triple sacred sites. We do see the siege engineering in the queue for his blacksmith. Honestly, where are your techs? Queue up some techs, please. And also, please queue up some Castle Age armored units. But yeah, Hannodin's is super dead. He's bleeding villagers left and right. This hasn't been spotted out yet. I'm going to point that out here. Antiraider doesn't know about this town center yet. He's going to know in a second when this spearman just randomly walks into it. And Hannodin taps out. Yeah, that was really well played by Antiraider, gotta say. Nicely done. The only thing I would like criticize is not walling off the middle completely, but otherwise, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful play here. You're not going to stay on that plat one. You're going to go up and go